Hey everyone, so this was highly requested by Helen, so today I'm going to show the basics of how I edit videos. So I'm not going to go too in-depth into it, I'm just going to show like the basic stuff that you need to actually edit a video and maybe just a few extra stuff. But this basically just shows how I edit videos and also like how you edit with iMovie. So we're going to go straight into it. First, you need to make a new project, so we click here. Movie. We're not gonna have any themes, so I'm just gonna name this one Color Game because that's what the name is, and you can select like the library, but I don't really care about that. So now we have a blank project that we can start with. Okay, so these are like my previous videos here. Okay, it's a bit strange, but yeah. So I'm just gonna drag in what I already have. So this is the video that I want to edit. So the very first thing I actually do is I reduce the background noise, and 50% is a bit too much because the voice sounds a bit flat. I actually realized this a bit too late, and some of our videos are actually a bit too flat. But you still want to get rid of some of the background noise, so I usually leave it to just about 10%. So yeah, we've got about 10% here. So you just click there, 10%, reduce background noise. And then what I usually do is change the color because the color's always not right. So, oh, close. So the video's a bit yellow at the moment, so I want to bring the blue a bit to make it just a bit bluer because it's a bit too yellow. And I bring up the vibrance because vibrance looks better. So I just check the whole video to see how it is. So it's still a bit too yellow, so I bring it back a bit. But I don't do it too much because I don't want it to be too blue. So about there, maybe, is alright. And then I just, this changes, the contrast and brightness, but the video is actually okay, I think. So that's the first step that I do before I actually edit the video. Then I see where the video actually starts. And usually I like to leave a bit of bloopers at the start. So actually the first thing I should actually show you guys is how to cut a video. So what you want to do on an Apple, hopefully using an Apple computer on iMovie, but you go click onto the video where you want it to be, and you go Command B, and then that splits the video. And to delete it, you just press the delete button, not the actual delete, but backspace delete, and that actually removes the video. And alternately, you can actually drag it to where you want to cut it. That's actually pretty helpful as well. And to, of course, undo what you did, just Command Z, and that brings it back to where you want. And the other command that I should say is obviously Command C and Command V for copy and paste. That's basically the only basic stuff that you actually need to edit the video. Well, to edit any video. Another thing I'll show is actually putting another video clip over a video clip. So here I just dragged on a video. So this is the actual video. And what you want to do is, this one's called cutaway. But what I want is picture in picture, so that way the picture's inside the picture. You can just drag it where you want it to be, and yeah, so the video's there now. And what I want to actually do is, yeah, we've got dissolve, that's what I want. But you can have zoom and swap if you want, that just is a different thing, and it's 0.5 seconds. And I like a bit of border. Oh no, actually I don't like a border, what I like is shadow. So now there's a shadow on it. Actually, when you do these, you can just play around with it. But I think you get the picture anyway. Another thing to just say is about muting videos. So this one already has sound. So what you can do is actually mute the audio if you want to. You just click there, and then you click this audio bit, and that actually mutes the soundtrack for this. I think that's the basic stuff that you need. Another thing would be subtitles, if you want. You can just click here for titles, and then you just add whatever one you want. So usually for Yesh, I use this one, so you can just drag it up. And then I just put Yesh, I just put Yesh, and then I just highlight it and make it about 150. And then I put outline on it. So at the moment it's 4 seconds.
I can't upload in the table.
But you can just play around with it. There's lots of titles that you can use. Another thing would be transitions, which I don't use too much. But you can play around with it. We'll just show cross zoom, so yeah, that's cross zoom anyway. And you can change the time by double clicking, so duration. It depends on the video clip. Another smart thing, which like when you do like vlogs and you travel around, is this world map. So here we've got San Francisco. You click this globe item and it can go from anywhere. So let's say we're going from San Francisco and then we'll just choose New Zealand. So we type in New Zealand and then it comes up with a city. So let's say Wellington. So now it's going to travel from San Francisco right to Wellington. And that's something that usually I use for like travel vlogs. Like when Helen went to Australia and when I went to Malaysia, I used this. I think the last thing that I should show you guys is audio. So I've got like a few selections of audio that I use. Let's just, YouTube. A popular one is Summer Smile. So we can just drag the audio clip out. And right now it's like this. And of course it's a bit too loud, so you can just change the volume. Usually I do about 20%. That way it's not so loud. But it's still loud. But another thing you can actually do is click on the actual video clip, and then you go here, low volume of other clips. So what this does is actually lowers the volume for the audio file. But actually, I don't use this too much because it doesn't really work for some reason. It works on some videos, but it doesn't work on others, so I don't use this too often. So, and sometimes it takes a little while, like it just changed now. But obviously you can't hear it now.
Hi, I'm Helen!
It's like gone mute because I think I lowered it a bit too much. But if you lower it like here, it's gonna pop up, yeah.
Hi, I'm Helen! I'm Brennan. Today we
what's really useful about this is that when you cut a video clip, let's say we cut this and make this not lower volume clip, not lower the volume of other clip, and what this actually does is doesn't change the volume for this clip. Well, it shouldn't anyway. So what you get is this.
Color, not the word challenge. Yeah, I've got a video here.
But as you can see, something went wrong because, I don't know, there's something wrong with my computer or something, my iMovie. Because, oh yeah, there we go, it just changed now. So it's gonna go lower, louder, and then lower again, if we just play it.
Hi, I'm Helen! I'm Brennan. Today we're gonna do the say the color, not the word challenge.
And then it's just gone louder.
I've got a video here.
And now it's gone like quieter. So yeah. That's just all I'm gonna say for how to, like, the basics for how to edit an iMovie video. Yeah, I don't think there's too much actually. iMovie's really easy, but iMovie is pretty good for starting out. I don't want to spend too much money on video editing software yet, but I will definitely in the future. So I think that's all for this video because there's not that much else that I should actually teach you guys, or that I need to anyway. Yeah.